Hi, this is Todd Pouliot with Gateway Financial. You can find me at mygatewaymoney.com. I wanted to go do a quick video for you entitled, What Should I Do with My 401k Right Now? We're on the 25th of March 2020, and I wanted to make a couple comments about your 401k and go through a list of things. So this might be a little bit longer than a normal video, but the list of things that we want to talk about that you want to do with your 401k right now is consider rebalancing. The stock market has been fluctuating a lot lately, and rebalancing right now is very, very important. Also, you want to look at your risk tolerance. Be aware if the last 30 days has really shocked you too much that you can't stomach it, maybe your risk tolerance is too high on your objective. And if you feel like now may be an opportunity, maybe it's too low. But be objective about what your risk tolerance is. Review the options in your 401k plan. I know several people that come to us and don't really realize what's in their 401k plan. Those investment options change regularly, can change annually or even quarterly in some cases. What we're seeing a lot of right now, shockingly, which is great news, so people are learning, is increasing contributions. Some people that have been at 3% contributions are now moving it up to 6% or by a dollar amount, or some people have moved it up to 15%. They're taking advantage of a buying opportunity in the market. So put away as much money as you can, really hit that 401k as hard as you can. Also, use it as a portfolio perspective. Don't think of it as just one item on your list. It's a full part of your portfolio that you own. The 401k should be in conjunction with those things. I also, this is a big one for me, don't touch it early. Unless we get some relief from the government and from the IRS, there will be some taxation on it. It will be counted as income, plus you will get a federal penalty if you're before 59 and a half. Please be careful about touching your 401k during these uncertain times. And as always, invest regularly. Keep that flow going in, constantly putting into your 401k on a weekly, bi-weekly, however you're paid from your paycheck. I still believe strongly in systematic contributions, because as the market goes down, you're buying on the way down, and if it goes up, you didn't miss it on the upswing. So invest regularly. Again, don't pull out during downturns. The reason why we say that is if you sell during a downturn, you're locking in losses. So we don't want to miss those up days. That's the big part of not selling during a downturn. Also, if you're nearing retirement, reduce your risk. Make sure you understand what the long-term ramifications of your portfolio inside of your 401k is. Make sure you have a clear-cut goal of what your risk tolerance is that we talked about before. Also, roll over your 401k if you can into an IRA. The reason why I'm talking about this, a lot of small businesses are going to be in a major decision right now. What do we do with our 401k? Are we still going to be in business is also another question. So take control of the IRA if you can. If the 401k is a great plan, I'm not saying to roll over and out of every 401k. Some plans are better than other plans, but just consider that. Also, use any catch-up contributions. If you're age 50 and above, there's catch-up contributions for IRAs and also for 401k. Now may be a great time to consider doing that. Also, review your plan. Go see an advisor. Obviously, you can come visit us here at Gateway Financial. Have it reviewed. We can look at 401k plans, even that we don't manage, and maybe make some suggestions on how to best utilize that plan. One of the easiest things is to obviously contribute as much to get the max contribution from your employer for matching. And then don't rely on target date funds. This is a controversial comment that we talk about. Target date funds are a great way for automatic investment plans to work. But if you're 50 years old and you haven't saved a lot for retirement, that target date fund may not be aggressive enough for you to accomplish your goals. Or if you're 50 years old and you have more than enough to retire on, you need to be a little more conservative. So not all target date funds match exactly what each individual person needs to be invested in. So I do like target date funds. They've done a wonderful job in helping people uh, put together a qualified portfolio. But overall, target date funds really need to be looked at with a special viewpoint like, is this target date fund right for me? Number 14 is a really big one for me. If you're in Northeast Ohio and you remember National City Bank, don't own too much company stock. Personally, if you know my personal story with my father, he has been through this twice. Owning too much company stock can absolutely crush your financial plans. One of the reasons why I became a financial advisor was because of that line alone. Number 15 is don't over trade. I see a lot of people trying to get in and out, timing the market, timing the market. A lot of churning going on right now. Be careful about missing the opportunities. Have a quality um, asset allocation program and stick with it. Also, maximize your tax benefits. No matter what you're doing right now, taxes are still taxes and taxes will need to be paid. Make sure you're maximizing your tax benefits within your 401k. Work with your CPA. We obviously have one right next door in our office here, and we are constantly in conjunction talking about what are the right things to do for ourselves personally and for our clients. Also, take advantage of any automation that you can with investing right now. Make sure you have automatic rebalancing and automatic investments into your 401k. And go to your annual meeting. If you have an annual meeting coming up about your 401k, make sure you get there. And the more you know, the more power you have, the more you can make better decisions. Also, ask questions about high cost investments in your plan. Not every 401k plan is considered equal. Some high cost issues are there that we need to be concerned with. The more money that you keep away from expenses is the more money you keep in your pocket. So make sure you're aware of that. And if you go to those annual meetings, you can understand where those high cost investments are. You can come to an advisor like me and say, hey, is this right? Is this okay? And sometimes we can go to the employer and say, hey, here's what I see in your company's 401k plan and one of the adjustments I would make in your 401k plan. And a lot of times the employers are happy to hear that good news. So some of the things that we can do for the employers right now, I'll make in a separate video, but I just wanted to give you a couple quick things to think about what you should be doing in your 401k plan right now.